Hi, this is Kim, or Kemba42, continuing my playthrough of Life is Strange Before the Storm on PlayStation 4. Hiya, InfoShark, how are you doing today? Yeah, I'm also good, thank you. Thanks for asking. Glad it's Thursday. So, last time we played through the second episode, Brave New World. As we mentioned before, technically Before the Storm has 3 episodes, so this should wrap up Chloe and Rachel's plot today as we do episode 3, Hell is Empty. There is one more bonus episode, which I understand is actually fairly short. If we get through episode 3 today, I'll probably just play through that quickly on Saturday or something, just so we can get the complete experience. And then we'll be heading back to True Colours to play Wavelength, which is kind of like a sequel story to this about Steph, or at least it kind of falls between this and the story of True Colours, so we'll play them all to get the full experience. But anyway, so let's start with Hell is Empty. I won't bother to recap it because I always make that mistake and the game's about to do so for me. So enjoy the recap in case you didn't see episode 2.
Previously on Life is Strange Before the Storm.
I felt like my dad's been lying about something for a while. I didn't know what it was.
There is plenty of blame to go around.
What does that mean?
You forced my hand. This is a consequence of your actions, Chloe.
We both agree that the best thing for everyone at this stage is for me to move in.
In a million years, I never thought you'd choose David over me.
Hey!
Blackwell's done with me. I can't go home anymore. Is this junkyard all I've got left?
Drew runs Oxy for Damon. Go to Drew's room, find the money, and I'll meet you to pick it up.
Whatever you do, don't open the door.
Oh, I want my fucking money!
Juliet is waylaid. That infernal Inferno is the culprit, closing down the roads and robbing us of our aerial.
No fucking chance.
I swear to thee, we shall fly beyond this isle. The corners of the world are mere prologue. What sayest thou to my most hopeful wish? Yes. Let's leave. For real.
If you don't mean this, it's just making me feel like shit that this life you're describing isn't going to happen.
What would it take to convince you? Why can't you just tell me the fucking truth?
Rachel, that woman you saw, that wasn't my mistress. That was your mother. I want to tell you all of it. But are you sure that Chloe should be here for...
Chloe stays.
Of course. In every way that matters, Rose is my wife and your mother. But the woman you saw at the Overlook, her name is Sera. Your birth mother. I'm going to tell you everything, Rachel. Everything I've shielded you from for so long. But the truth can be hard to look at. Is this really something you're ready for?
Chloe. I'm right here. Good. I need you.
was in high school, there was one person everyone adored. Her teachers, her friends. Sera was everyone's favorite. Every boy wanted to date her. I could barely believe it when she picked me. Sometimes, I think that's what kept me blind for so long. She was so alive, so passionate about everything. Early on, though, I realized I wasn't enough for her. While the rest of us were pursuing college, careers, families, Sera wasn't looking for any of that. She was looking for escape. When Sera became pregnant, I thought it would solve everything. And it did. For a little while. Becoming your father was the greatest moment of my life. There was so much love, but I was still blind. However much she loved you then, it wasn't enough. For Sera, the need to escape was always there. For over a year, I tried to help her. I made myself believe that she was still a good person. That no matter what happened, she would never do anything to hurt you. I was wrong. Eventually, I saw her for who she really was. A destructive person. Someone who could never be satisfied by anyone or anything. Even the love of her own daughter. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do. So I made a choice. I was never going to let her harm you again. What you saw at the Overlook, Rachel, it was true. We kissed. It was the saddest kiss of my life. It was a kiss goodbye. I told her that I was happy for her. That she felt like she'd gotten her life together. Finally. But she didn't get to just decide one day to be a mother. Not after what she'd done. Not after all the people she hurt. All the lives she destroyed. I told her she'd been given the greatest gift in the world. The chance to be your mother. And she squandered it. It pained me to hurt her like that. But I'd do it again. And again. And again. To keep you safe.
So that was the first time you've seen her or spoken with her in 15 years?
No. I send her money. Every single month. It's our arrangement.
But now, she wants to see me?
Yes. But Rachel, it cannot be.
You think you have the right to decide that for her?
When I left Sera, when I took Rachel away, I truly believe I saved her life. And I will continue to protect her no matter what.
But maybe she's different now. People change, right?
Maybe so. But consider that for 15 years, she's preferred that money to you.
Rachel. I think I need to lie down.
Sorry, just realised I was on mute there. Rachel and Chloe, where are you guys? We're at the Tempest cast party. I already texted Rachel like 8 times. Hey, I don't think we're making it. Chloe, you should come. Yeah, Chloe, you did awesome, babe. Hey, Chloe, great job tonight. Thanks, I can't. But you were amazing. Without you, there would have been no show. Seriously, just come and bring Rachel. Sorry, guys. Okay, we've got our last person on our cast list as well. So, of course, it's Sera was our missing person. What can you say about a woman so mysterious her own daughter never heard of her until now? From what James told us, Sera's a drug addict who got herself mixed up in all kinds of crazy shit. And by drugs, I mean OD and end up dead in an alleyway drug, not smoke a bowl and watch an anime. When Rachel was a baby, Sera would get high when she was supposed to be looking after her. Things got so fucked up that James finally had to take Rachel away. Funny thing is, even as James talked about all the horrible things Sera had done, he still seemed, I don't know, fixated? You could see the power she had over him. Actually, when he was talking about how beloved and magnetic Sera used to be, I couldn't help but think of Rachel. I wonder if James sees that too. Maybe it's what makes him so afraid of her. Anyway, now Sera is in Arcadia Bay looking to meet Rachel. After years of taking James's money to stay away, suddenly she wants a relationship with her daughter. James seems skeptical, and Rachel... I can't even imagine what Rachel must be going through.
I can't leave Rachel to deal with this alone.
Okay. I think we looked at a lot of the things in here last time.
The feels so far away now. This is so painful to look at.
Yeah. We did already look at a lot of this. Just have a quick look around in case any new graffiti spots opened up or anything.
Whoa. Sera Gearhart is a known associate of that psycho who attacked Drew. Then again, so is Frank. This must be hard for you too, Master Amber.
It could be far worse. My biggest fear is that Rachel will try to meet Sera. I've dreaded it.
So that's why you never told her?
You have no idea what pain Sera's caused. Her addiction has led her to do terrible things. I don't want Rachel to go through any of that.
I don't understand. Are you afraid that Sera would do something to Rachel?
I don't think she would deliberately harm anyone. But addicts can cause tremendous harm without meaning to.
Yeah. But Rachel's not a baby anymore.
Listen to me. Sera brought criminals and drug dealers into our home. She put Rachel in serious danger just to chase her habit.
Do you think Sera is involved with any of the drug dealers around here?
It wouldn't surprise me if she were. That's who she is. Chloe, I believe Rachel trusts you more than anyone else right now.
Is this where you ask me to manipulate Rachel into doing what you want?
This is where I ask you to do as your conscience dictates. But please, put my daughter's safety first.
Maybe try the truth for a change?
What do you mean?
Well, you did lie to your daughter for 15 years.
This is true. And that's why I need your help. I only care about Rachel, Chloe.
I'll do what I can. I care about her too, you know?
I know. Thank you.
I mean, do we trust him? Not sure. He is a district attorney. He presumably, has a very black and white view of everything.
Holy shit. Rachel completely destroyed that table. I guess there's worse things than growing up around fancy stuff like this. It's so weird to look at this now.
It's kind of interesting. These are all stuff we looked at last time and how our opinions of them have changed.
Can't believe I was feeling goofy enough to draw that just a few hours ago. Hey, Mrs. Amber.
I think it's Rose at this point, considering everything.
Okay, Rose. Sorry that tonight turned out so... differently.
That's all right. I'm really quite glad that you're here.
Thanks. But why?
While Rachel's dealing with all of this, it's a relief to know she can talk to you. How are you doing, Chloe?
How am I doing?
Your generation loves to talk about how awkward different things are. Well, this must be pretty awkward, I'd imagine.
It's fine. Rachel's the one who's really upset.
She has every reason to be. There are many painful things about Rachel's past, including my own role in hiding the truth.
Sera shouldn't have taken money over seeing her daughter.
You know, I am so thankful to her that she did. It gave me the opportunity to be Rachel's mother. I never knew how much I could love someone until I had Rachel.
But hearing the truth after all these years hurt Rachel more than anything.
I'm not happy with James for the whole way this came out.
You're not happy with James? What about what he did at the Overlook?
It might be hard for you to understand, but after 13 years of marriage, I'm not threatened by what happened.
You're right. I don't understand.
You don't have to worry about me. Or James. Rachel's the one who needs you right now.
Do you think Sera is dangerous?
I've never met her, so I don't know. But I'm inclined to trust my husband. His entire life is about keeping people safe. Rachel's extremely fortunate to have him as her father.
Thanks.
Thank you, Chloe.
Concern is growing. And hello, Laura. Let me feed those kitties for you before we go and speak to Rachel. Let's see if I can prove to you Sherry exists today. Anyone coming? Shrody, do you not want some? What if I open them up, Shro? Oh, Laura, no one's coming today. Maybe I don't have cats after all. Shro's just giving me a really concerned look. Oh, is that Sherry? We got a Sherry for Laura. Here you go, Cher Bear. Does Sherry Bagkins want some treaties? There you go. There's some for Sherry and some for Tia, who's also emerged. Yeah, Sherry got the treaties today, and I'll just lob some at Shro because she's just out of my reach. But they are, Laura, all three. And proof I do have 3 cats. As much as I can prove without a webcam. Good girls. Everyone's got their treaties.
Rachel took that pretty hard.
Well done, Laura. You even got the elusive Cher Bear, who usually doesn't come for treats. Good girl, Cher Bear. And of course you got Tia, because you always have Tia.
Rachel? I need some way to show Rachel that I'm here for her.
Have we considered graffitiing everything?
Rachel has so many inspirations, she can barely keep them all contained.
Nothing is impossible. The world itself says I'm possible. Audrey Hepburn. The beginning is always today, Mary Wollstonecraft. Let us think the unthinkable. Let us do the undoable. Let us prepare to grapple with the ineffable itself, and see if we may not F it after all. Douglas Adams, I like that quote. Is it well that we should God, that's hard to read. Is it well that I should with to leave this dreary world behind, seeking for your fair utopia, which perchance I may not find? Henry Kendall. Kiss me, Kate, at the promenade. Once upon a time, at the Forum at the Paradise, the Glass Menagerie at the Weber Playhouse.
Rachel's surrounded by so much love, yet she seems so... alone.
To a wonderful daughter on the night of her first show, break a leg. We love you, Mom and Dad.
Rachel even knows how to make a dinky lamp look cool.
It's always the throws.
Cool light.
Let's try and get rid of that description about viewing my objective. Be here for Rachel. Aww.
This light needs more light.
pretty.
Wonder what I could find around here to brighten up that nightlight. Makes sense that Rachel needs 2 signs to contain her awesomeness. I shall call her Lion Crab from now on.
Lion crabs. Just reaching for people who aren't cool enough to be a sea goat.
The yin and badass yang of Rachel Amber.
Above all, remember you are loved. Before else be armed, Machiavelli. Sound words.
We were so close to making our break last night. Now, I don't know. Is there a section on how to walk 4s through batshit crazy family drama? No?
Type 4, the individualist, creative, sensitive, independent, can be prone to melancholy and self-indulgence. The best thing for a 4 is to learn how to let go of feelings from the past and focus on the potential that the future holds. Is it a bit like one of those Myers-Briggs personality tests?
May you always be safe. Sure. But from who?
Good question. What we got? I'm assuming that's not milk. That's going to be the torch we need. Chloe, I'm leaving the door unlocked in case you don't have a key. Please come home. Doesn't matter it's after curfew. Mom, I can't right now. Please. What else we got round about? Sure, Chloe doesn't mind me just rummaging through everything.
I could get grades like this. I just don't want to.
Ooh, straight eyes. Latin honours. Excellent personified. American experience. Unfailingly insightful and dedicated. Who does get a report card like this? 20th century lit. Indefatigable of mind and spirit. Biology honours. An absolute star pupil. Drama lab. The light of Dionysus brightly shone. God, I love the drama teacher. And phys ed. Perfect attendance. You know, my PE, which is our equivalent of phys ed, report card when I last did it in school just said, at least she tries. And I think that's the best I can hope for in most things.
Rachel's always made being an A student seem so easy. Almost sad to see all this effort.
So we can graffiti it?
I think Rachel could use another subject. But which one?
You know the role. What are we going to do for Rachel Amber's extra subjects? Should we give her anatomy or herbology? How Harry Potter are we feeling, I guess? Isn't herbology a Harry Potter subject? Yeah, Laura's confirmed it's a Harry Potter subject. I thought so. What do you want then for the graffiti? Anatomy or herbology? Laura's saying herbology. Okay.
That's the one.
Okay, trophy is extra credit for that one. Can we see what we actually wrote?
There's an essay I might actually read. Or, write.
Puff Puff versus Paths. Ah, I see. 500 words.
Hard to believe the show was only a few hours ago. Seems like everything has changed since then. At least she'll have something from tonight.
Laura says 500 words is nothing. Try a 10,000 word dissertation. Oh, you sweet summer child. My master's dissertation was 50,000 words.
I know something Miss Arcadia doesn't.
Dear Miss Arcadia, what's the real deal with that fire north of town, and when's it going to come down here and incinerate us all in a fiery hug of death? I'm asking for a friend, says bros before bronies. Oh dear. First, Guy Forget. First, King Waltz. No, King Waltz. Didn't the fire start the day after Firewalk was here? North Coaster. This is a strange one, friends. ABFD sources say they've never seen anything like it. No idea where it came from. No idea why it's lasted this long. Total mystery. Time to put on your tinfoil hats and start speculating. Ask Miss Arcadia. There's a dragon with matches that's loose in the town. Dead fan. Prescott's like 50% of Sirius. Lady Aphrodite. Why only 50? Prescott's are shady as shit. You really put this past them? They probably had some incriminating evidence to burn, or better yet, bodies. Not to mention chemtrails they drop all over town, highly flammable. Nothing forever. Occam's razor, people. Just some kids getting high in the woods. As for the weirdness, this town is weird. What else is new? Ezed. At nothing's forever. But why male models? Lady Aphrodite. Ezed. We are built on an ancient Indian burial ground, are we not? King Waltz. King Waltz. Native people's burial ground. And no, we're not. SZ. King Waltz. Burn! Get it? Guy Forget. Previous topic. Legalize Oregon movement. How to get involved. Next topic. Blackwell tuition spike. It's coming. Laura says, bruh, 50,000. Okay, you did drama. That's fair enough. So you have to perform. I did philosophy. My dissertation was about the inherent philosophical nature of film. Under which, I watched Blade Runner and ranted about it a lot. To be fair, I did some other movies as well. There was also some Memento in there for good measure. Right. We used the computer already. We looked at the planner, looked at the flowers. Books. Let's look at their books.
Even you, Willie, couldn't come up with the tragedy Rachel's going through.
I mean, you could try. There's been less deaths in this one.
Rachel's really into stars. I wonder if it's her way of feeling connected.
Laura worked Iron Man into her dissertation. Nice. Yeah, we're definitely connected. I use mine as an excuse just to watch lots of films.
I bet Rachel would rather be anywhere but here.
Okay, let's graffiti again.
Maybe I can make the world a less scary place.
Go on, what do you want me to write to make the world a less scary place? I don't know what either of these will be, but take your pick. Do you want a Chloeism or a Rachelism? Laura says something I said.
Back on the train, I said...
Let me know if you need an accomplice, and the trophy for that is American Graffiti.
I've heard that Rachel and Nathan hang out sometimes, but it still seems hard to believe.
Yeah, 'cause who'd hang out with Nathan, really? Right. Isn't Nathan potentially eventually gonna kill her? Sorry, spoilers if you didn't watch the original Life is Strange, but you really should have done before this. Try to see what it says on that. Travel to... Azran? Is Azran a place? I thought it said Astra at first when I went past, but that's an R, isn't it? Oh well, back to meddling.
ready for Rachel's light show. Better get her attention first.
Laura likes the starlight. Well, we've just attached it to an X-Files flashlight, so this should be impressive.
Hey, Rachel. I'm glad you're here, Chloe. Of course. Hey, check it out.
It's beautiful.
I thought you might like it.
I've always loved stars.
Why?
They remind us there's so much beauty out there, which we almost never see.
Because we're blinded by what's in front of us.
Exactly. But then I learned the truth. The stars we're seeing have already been dead for millions of years. They're all lies.
But that doesn't make them any less beautiful, right?
I don't know. If they're not even real, then what's the point? It's all lies. Everything. My entire life. My dad. My mom. If I can even call her that anymore. And that other woman, my real mom, she's the biggest lie of all. I can't trust any of them. I think you're the only one in the world I can trust.
I'll take it. Even if it's only by process of elimination.
Good. I wore this bracelet my entire life. I never even asked why. Never even thought about it. Somehow, I think I always knew. Even when I didn't know. That my real mother was gone. The fact that she's here right now, that she came here for me, I think I need to see her. Is that wrong?
Of course not. But it might be tough to track her down.
Yeah. That's true. Luckily, I've got my secret weapon. But what if we can't find her? It's not like I can ask my dad. I have no idea where to start.
I think I know what to do. I'll call Frank and get him to connect us to her.
You'd do that?
I'll give it a shot.
Of course, even if we know where she is, we need a way to get to her. I can't just ask my parents for a ride.
I think I might be able to fix up that truck in the junkyard.
Really?
I'll give it my best.
I know you will. But even if we find her, how will I talk to her? What do I say?
After my dad died, I was worried I wouldn't know how to talk to him anymore. But somehow, when we speak, I always know what to say.
When you speak?
In my dreams. He's there. And it's so real. It's almost like it's another part of my life. It used to be the only part that mattered. I've never told anyone about that. Weird, huh? Rachel?
I was just thinking. Maybe I was wrong before. Who cares if the stars are dead? As long as we can still see them, that means they're real. To us. Right?
Right. Dad, I think we're stuck. Hey, maybe you should let me drive. You always do it wrong.
That was one time. When are you going to let it go?
Remember when we used to work on cars together? Those are some of my favorite memories.
We never... That wasn't... you.
Could have sworn that was me. All right, you win. Why don't you go take a look?
You sure?
What's wrong? Don't you see anything?
Fine. It's... the spark plug.
No, that's not it. I just had that replaced.
Isn't improv supposed to be all about yes and?
Yes, and what?
Dad, stop. None of this is real. You're not real. Rachel's family isn't real. This whole thing, it's all just theater.
Well, you know what William Shakespeare said.
Something about the whole world being a stage, so might as well act the fuck out of it.
Nailed it.
But I don't want to be an actor. I just want to be myself. Give me a break.
Well, maybe there's a reason we pretend. Maybe the lies we tell each other are less horrible than the truths we keep hidden.
Wow. That's pretty dark, Dad.
Where do you think you get it from? There's my cue.
Dad?
Relax, sweetie. It's all pretend, right?
Right.
Just a bit of stage magic. Floodlights, sound effects. Chloe, look at me. Look at me, sweetheart. It's going to be okay.
Fuck you, Victoria.
Wait. What the shit? Has someone been going through my room? Doesn't seem like Mom. She wouldn't leave a mess like this. Wait. David? That motherfucker. Whatever. I don't have time for this shit. I've gotta help Rachel. Okay. I saw Sera leaving Frank's RV. He might know how to find her. Plus, he likes me. And he owes me one from yesterday. I can do this. Come on, dude. Pick up.
Price, I got your collector's fee. Coming to get it?
Hey, Frank. I was actually gonna cash in for a favor instead. What do you say?
Never run out of crap, do you? What's the problem?
I need to find that woman from yesterday. Sera. Frank?
What the hell for?
Something important. Can you help? I'm trying to help a friend. It would mean a whole lot to her.
The girl with you at the mill?
Yeah.
I'll meet you in the junkyard in 2 hours.
Sweet. Thanks, man. You're a real... That went well, I guess. What am I getting myself into?
Okay. Thank you for being there for me last night. I'm feeling a lot better. Guess what? I'm a good kisser? Okay, that. Also, we're meeting Frank at the junkyard in 2 hours. I think he can get in touch with Sera. Holy shit. Yep, I'm still at my house, just showering then grabbing my tools for the truck. Meet me at the junkyard? I'll be there. You're amazing, Chloe Price.
Okay, I've got 2 hours to kill. A shower would be fucking amazing.
Then we can shiv David, right?
Better than nothing. You're welcome, plant. Sorry, Ward. I've got a real ride to fix up now. If Rachel and I were still leaving today, there's literally nothing in there that's worth taking. Huh? Mom usually does my laundry when she gets sick of me not doing my laundry. Maybe she believed me for once about never coming back home. Still can't fucking believe that David went through my stuff.
I mean, I'd like to say I don't believe that, but I believe that.
Dad's favorite jacket. Definitely taking that if Rachel and I ever leave. It's so weird to be home. As much as this place sucks, at least it's not full of secrets. Nobody's hiding anything. Well, except me and my pot. And everything with Rachel. But how could I possibly tell Mom what I'm up to? Whenever I'm honest with her, we just end up fighting. Does she just want me to pretend everything's fine? Maybe I should try not to see her today.
What else we got?
So much has changed. I wonder if you'd even recognize me now. Figures.
Sera Gearhart, one result. Winchester High School gives Fisher Award to Sera Gearhart. March 16th, 1989. Each year, Winchester High School grants the Fisher Award, named after a famous explorer, Robert Fisher, to a student who best... That's about it. Try another search?
What?
Victoria Chase has commented on a photo you're tagged in. To view the photo, follow the link.
Nice to see my work is appreciated.
Just in case you needed more proof that Blackwell is better off without Chloe Price. So that's why girls take forever doing it in the bathroom. Mad respect. No one asked you, Trevor. Burn. Oh wow, Chloe, that was classy.
Rachel really is good at everything she does.
Okay, review of Blackwell's The Tempest takes Shakespeare by storm. Daniel Belk. Last night, The Tempest was reborn upon Blackwell Academy's outdoor stage. The unique and bold direction of Travis Keaton gave the show an updated feel, typically absent from overdone classic works. Stellar in the lead role, the young Rachel Amber commanded the stage as Prospera herself commends the unknown. Worthy of special mention was Nathan Prescott's Caliban, who carried himself with mighty tension of a coiled spring. Even from the back of the audience, Mr. Prescott's range towards his enslaver was palpable, an unusual and admirable feat for such a young actor.
Thou art an idiot.
Yet the real star in the role of Ariel was no comer Chloe Price, whose chemistry with Mrs. Amber's Prospera surpassed that of even Miranda and Ferdinand. As she explored Ariel's struggle between loyalty and liberty, Mrs. Price gave... Sorry, it's Ms, isn't it? Ms. Price gave a truly genuine performance. Indeed, when Prospera refused Ariel's freedom in an excellent revision of the original script, I have never seen a more believable portrayal of surprise than Ms. Price's authentic astonishment. 5 stars.
Yeah. Go Skip.
When to Quit, an interview with Skip Matthews, Pisshead frontman. Arcadia Bay Online News. So a charmingly homemade music video for your song Nothing Wrong hit the internet last night and 12 hours has accumulated over 200,000 hits. Yeah, we were surprised as everyone else. How can you explain the sudden appearance of your first music video? I just needed a change. I was working full-time at a job I hated and finally worked up the nerve to quit. And it was freeing. I just felt the need to channel that feeling into something new. Totally not because I failed a QuickTime event.
California, huh? Would be cool to see where Rachel grew up. Inaccurate as of yesterday. Someone should update this photo.
Oh, there's Chloe. I was just trying to spot where she was in the picture.
I'm about to rack up a lot more absences. It's way too early to be up on a Sunday.
Okay, I think we've left the room now. Let's go have a shower.
Is Mom playing music? Huh.
I was right all along. Rachel Amber is a fucking evil bitch. Oh yeah, she totally is. I guess you think you're a little sidekick now. Yep. I've had it with the school. Nobody gives a shit about me last night. It was all Rachel, Rachel, Rachel. Oh man, when you try to drug someone, it bites you in the ass. That's just the worst. Oh, fuck you, Chloe.
Is getting out of here still in my future? Or is this picture the closest I'll ever get? Either way, we're fixing that truck from the junkyard. Is that David's towel? Where the hell is mine? Okay. My towel's probably in here somewhere. I should just calmly look for it.
Oh yes, Chloe is so calm.
Score. Can't believe Max and I were so into this shit when we were kids. Wait a minute. Captain Bluebeard's hair dye. Max was going to make me a pirate, but we never got around to it.
I think we're about to get blue hair.
Ready for the best shower of my life. Hot water, don't let me down. I truly hate seeing so much of David's shit around here. Gross.
Oh, it's pomade. Alright. What else we got in here? Nothing but the shower. Let's go.
Just
Well, let's pick me some t-shirts, guys. Oh, we got loads of bonus outfits. So we have a skull t-shirt. We got a dragon. Let's have a look at the bonus. We can have a bird skull for being a Square Enix member. What else we got? Or we can have all the other ones. So we can have Hot Dog Man, the Illuminati, or the Jane Doe t-shirt that I just accidentally put on, but I'm sure we can swap. Anyone got a preference for this chapter's t-shirt? We wore Jane Doe last time, I think. Do you want to change up? What do you fancy? I'll just keep cycling through them till you guys tell me what to go with. So, you've seen the Jane Doe, that one's Illuminati. Oh, Info likes that one. Should we stick with Illuminati then? Okay, let's put Illuminati back on. Was that not good enough? I thought we put it on. Did I press the wrong button?
Alright. One last thing. I need to get Dad's tools so I can fix that truck.
I guess we're going downstairs then. Let's go and have a rummage in Mom's room first, in case there's anything in there we can look at.
So, if I put this photo out, Mom just hides it in a different drawer? What the hell? I wonder who gave this to Mom.
Putting your foot down. Your guide to reining in your unruly teen. If ever there were a more David book. Correct.
I remember this. Mom left it. Wait. Is today Mother's Day? Shit.
It's been scientifically proven you're officially the best mom in the world. Happy Mother's Day, love Chloe. This card is redeemable for a free breakfast in bed. Love you, William. 8th of May, 2005.
Can I just give that to Mom again for Mother's Day? Shit. David really is moving in.
If we burn the house down, David can't move in though.
No way. Mom actually sold her ring for $300.
Oof. Up, graffiti time, kids.
Sports cars are really good for
hot rod flames or hitting on the chicks. What we putting on the sports car? You know, I think I know you guys too well. I have an inkling what you're about to say. Info, you never cease to surprise me. Flames it is.
Flames. Lots of flames.
Trophy monthly masterpiece. Okay, let's see what chaos awaits downstairs.
Here goes. What are the chances I can avoid Mom or David?
Once more into the breach, dear friends.
I'm flipping them over.
Not yet. I told you, 3 minutes each side.
They're gonna burn.
Oh, you're the expert now.
I can't stand it.
I'm telling you, it'll make a mess. You know, you don't have to make me breakfast. I'd settle for flowers.
You cook all the time. I want you to have a break at home.
You are one class act, David Madsen.
Mom actually looks pretty happy right now.
Hey, who's there?
Hey.
Chloe, your hair. When did you... Was this for the play? I heard you performed last night.
Nope. I mean, I did, but this is something different.
None of that matters now. Oh, I am so glad to see you.
Good to see you, Chloe. Coming home was a smart decision.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Thank you, sweetheart.
I didn't get you anything.
Having you back home is present enough.
I'm just here to pick up something. Then I have to go.
Are you coming home tonight?
Mom, I don't know.
I wish you would tell me what you're up to.
I'm just hanging out with Rachel.
Oh, how is Rachel? I was telling David about the play and you being in it.
I really gotta go.
Listen, wait. Before you go, David has something to say to you. It won't take but a minute.
Mom.
I don't think this is the best idea.
You already promised.
Chloe, I've made an agreement with your mother to trust you from now on.
Really? What does that mean?
It means that from today forward, I'm going to take you at your word. So, if you say you haven't been smoking or drinking, then I'll just leave you be. Even though she had pot yesterday.
David, the idea is you should feel comfortable here, Chloe. David's not going to question you, and neither am I.
David's lying to your face, Mom. He searched my room.
What?
You didn't know? Detective Dickwad here went through all of my drawers and my bed.
It's what you asked me to do. Make sure she's got no drugs or alcohol for her own good.
Oh, my goodness, Chloe. I'm sorry.
I thought that... I'm sorry, Joyce. I didn't know this would upset you.
It's Chloe who deserves the apology.
Well, Chloe, I'm sorry that I violated your privacy. I did it with your best interest in mind.
I'm not sure that David understands quite how an apology works.
That's it? That's your apology?
Well, now, I thought that...
What about sorry for not trusting me in the first place? And convincing my mom to mistrust me too?
That's not David's fault.
What about sorry for calling me a loser? And always talking to me like I just came out of juvie? What about sorry for lecturing me all the time when you're fucking no one?
You're not my dad. Who the hell gave you that right?
What about sorry for moving in with my mom against my wishes?
Chloe.
Chloe, I know you don't like me. I know you think I don't understand you. But I do. I've been meaning to show you something. This is my friend Phil Becker. We served in the same unit. 2 tours. Becker was killed near the end of our deployment. Roadside IED. We used to joke about all the trouble we were gonna get into once we got back home. But he died. He died, and I didn't. And I think about that fact every damn day. The point is, I've had my share of grief. I know what you're going through. So I guess what I'm saying is, I'm here to do whatever I can to help you get over the loss of your dad.
Please, I'm begging you. Give David a chance, won't you?
Here. Why don't you keep this photo for a little while? Think about what I've said.
Okay, major choice time, guys. Do we accept David's offer or reject his offer? I mean, I have such complex feelings towards David. But as always, you guys run the show, so which would you rather do? Info has come in and said reject David's offer. We in agreement on that, guys? Or should we go with what Info has suggested? God, Info, you must really hate David. Gives you a sob story about his friend's tragic explosion. And you still will burn that olive branch in front of him. Okay, we're giving everyone a few seconds to refute Info, so we're going with it. Sure, why not?
The last person I would ever talk to about my dad is you.
Chloe.
Think it over for more than a minute. It's a basic courtesy, you know, when people offer to help.
You're out of your fucking mind.
You disrespectful little shit.
You just made a serious
Hey!
mistake.
Both of you.
You don't scare me, asshole. What the hell? Just gotta grab Dad's toolbox and then get out of here quick. What's the matter, David? Don't want any more decorations inside your toolbox?
Kind of like how she's noting the graffiti we've done in previous chapters now.
Come on. Work with me here. Damn it! Better. But still needs a bit more love. I can salvage this beast. I just need to find the right tool for each problem.
Okay, so we just had a message from Mom. Oh, so there was a lot there. I don't even know what to say to you. There's nothing to say. You went from someone like Dad to someone like David, and you say I'm the one who's slipping away. Chloe, you're setting up David for an unfair comparison. Your father wasn't perfect, no one is. You don't trust me to be able to choose for myself? I care about David and I care about you. What do you want me to do? Chloe? Okay, we can check the tools. Let's have a look.
The distributor cap looks pretty gross. I need something small to scrape the gunk off the cap.
Okay, so we need to scrape the fuckamajig? Like a screwdriver, maybe? Okay, fuckamajig. Screwdriver. Hi, King Midas. Welcome to the chat. How are you today?
That should help keep shit distributed. Well, fuck.
Oh, what we got now? Air Quality Health Advisory. Arcadia Bay Forest Watch, Arcadia Bay, Oregon. 7:45 a.m. Sunday, May the 9th, 2010. Culmination State Park fire remains active. Moderate to heavy smoke expected. Limit outdoor activity. Fair enough so. What's next? Okay, battery post. Look at me fixing a car.
This connection is pretty shaky. I could fix this battery post if I could get a good enough grip on it.
Pliers, maybe? Car time.
There. Fits like a deadly electric glove.
Okay, what's next? We got the radiator cap.
It's pretty loose. How can I tighten it?
Wrench, screwdriver. Screwdriver and wrench. Let's try the wrench, we haven't used that yet. Oh, that was the radiator cap thing.
Much better.
Okay, it wasn't the radiator cap, that's a radiator cap.
This thing seems pretty gunked up. I think I should move on to something else.
Okay, wire.
Go back from whence you came.
Oh, hi, Midas. This is the first time we played this particular one. We've done the original Life is Strange and Life is Strange True Colors on this channel so far.
To match them. Looks like someone tried to patch this thing up. Sometime before I was born. At this point, I think that ancient duct tape is better than anything I can do. Better leave it be.
What else we got? Fuel filter.
This thing is going to the fuck up.
Okay, Midas says he believes that, or she, sorry, they believe that this is the best written of the series, with Life is Strange 2 coming in second. That's interesting. I've heard people say that the second one is the weakest, but yeah, I'm interested in playing them all. They've all been very strong games so far. I think this one's had some of the best dramatic moments in the series so far, certainly.
Maybe. Sick. Spark plugs busted. Carbon deposits. Of course. Please, I need you. Yeah.
Hey! Junkyard Queen. Where are you at? Hey. Holy shit. Your hair. It's so...
Badass.
I was gonna say hot. But, yeah, badass too. Hey, not sure if you saw, but someone moved your truck.
No way.
Should we check it out?
Hey, Price. Nice wheels.
You're early, Frank. What's the occasion?
It's his fucking bar mitzvah. Frank here's becoming a man. Aren't you, big guy?
What's he doing here?
Hey, I thought we were cool after that Drew North thing. Don't you want to be cool?
Oh, sorry, Midas, what you been saying? I was just waiting for a break in the conversation. Oh, I see. So, the reason why people are a bit down on 2 is, because you can't make as many choices. Oh, it'll be interesting to see when we do get to it. We will do eventually. And I do totally agree with you with True Colors. It's such a absolutely gorgeous game, but it was particularly that last chapter for me. I felt it was a bit, kind of rushed. It could have just done with a bit better pacing and some more kind of impact for the choices you made for that kind of finale too.
I just want to talk to Frank. As long as you don't get in the way, we'll be fine.
I told you. She's like this.
Gotta say, I really dig the whole tough girl thing. Frank was right about you. How'd you like to work full time for us?
Don't fucking touch her.
Why is it that chicks think it's okay to hit me? But if I lay a single finger on them, suddenly it's a whole other thing. Frank says you were asking about a client of his. That true?
Yeah, it's true. I don't see why you should give a shit.
You don't? Huh. Maybe I'll show you. See, you two Nancy Drews decided it would be a good idea to call your drug dealer and ask about his business. I didn't go to a fancy academy, but that doesn't strike me as smart. Maybe it was this man's sunny disposition that confused you, but he's got a whole other side to him that I don't think you'd like. Should we let them see it?
We're just talking here.
Okay, then let's talk. I want to know right now. Why you give a shit about this woman?
Why do you care so much?
Because fuck you. I'm asking the questions here.
Look, none of this matters. All we care about is that you stop asking questions. Got it?
No. Tell me where she is. Now.
Rachel.
Wait a minute. No way.
What the fuck is your
Rachel? As in, Rachel Amber? That makes so much sense. This is James Amber's fucking kid.
Damon.
Your dad's a real piece of shit, you know.
We're aware. Not sure what that has to do with us.
Me neither. But I'd like to find out. Here's what happens next.
Come on, man. They're just kids.
No, they're not. This one is the fucking DA's daughter. And right now, she's going to fill me in on what her daddy is up to and how he's connected to that whore everyone's asking about.
Damon, calm down. We're still talking. Everything's still cool. No need to get crazy.
Ah! Oh, you fucking bitch!
Rachel! Damon! What the fuck? Chloe! Go! Now!
Hold on. Shit! Shit! Hey! Hold on, okay? Rachel? No! No, I'm not losing you.
Yeah, I gotta admit, I'm with you there, Midas. I'm not sure why they didn't pick up the weapon. You know, I thought that was going to be a major choice, send Chloe to lunge for the dagger.
Rachel is going to be all right. The knife damaged her brachial artery, but didn't cut it. She's had a surgery, and now she's resting. Chloe, what happened?
Yeah, it's a good point you've made there, Midas, actually. I have noticed in this one Chloe's a lot more reserved. It's kind of like... In this one, Chloe's a bit like the way Max is in the original Life is Strange. And Rachel Amber is more like Chloe is back then. So yeah, I think you've hit the nail on the head with how Chloe's become more assertive.
It's my fault. I should have listened to you. I even saw your file saying Sera was connected to Damon Merrick.
I know exactly who Damon Merrick is. Start over and tell me everything. Did you and Rachel try to contact Sera? I'm not going to chastise or blame you, Chloe, but I need the whole story.
So, I got my dealer to meet us, since he knows Sera.
Frank Bowers.
Yeah, that's right. But Damon showed up with him.
What did Merrick want?
I think he wanted to scare us, so he'd stop asking questions about his business.
Is that how it became violent?
When he found out Rachel was the DA's daughter, he wanted information about you.
And how did he know that I'm her father?
I don't know. Maybe he's seen her before.
What happened next?
Damon had a knife out, and we all could see it. But then he said something that pissed Rachel off. And she just grabbed a piece of wood and hit him. And then he stabbed her. I keep thinking that maybe I could have done something, but when he attacked her, I just froze.
It's not your fault.
And Frank held him off so we could get to the truck. I heard a scream, but I don't know what happened. And then we were here.
I appreciate you telling me the truth. I'll see if I can pull some strings with Ray. Maybe get you back into Blackwell.
What are you going to do about Damon?
Find out if he is alive. First of all, my department's been after him for some time. I was told that if Rachel had arrived only a few minutes later, she might not have, Thank you, Chloe. You saved my world. It will be some time before Rachel wakes up. I promise. I'll let you know when she does.
Okay. Thanks.
Hey.
Steph. How's Mikey?
Pretty good. Miss Amber just told me Rachel's going to be okay. I'm really glad.
Yeah.
Well, our room's just down the hall. You should come by.
Okay. Sure. Definitely. I don't think I can sit still any longer. Might as well stretch my legs while I wait for Rachel to wake up.
Oh, sorry, Midas, that was a long cutscene. Yeah, I can kind of see your point with how your opinion of Max must change depending on which game you played first. You know, we're quite sympathetic to Max on this channel. Indeed, in our playthrough of Life is Strange... Oh, whoa, what have I just done?
Oh, shit. I know those guys.
This doesn't look like the maternity wing.
There's a sign for the prenatal class.
I can't believe we're finally doing this. I'm so excited.
You're gonna be a good dad.
Guess I'm glad we stole their wine.
Oh, that's kind of neat. Yeah, on this stream when we played the original Life is Strange, people were really down on Chloe, and the ultimate vote was that they saved Arcadia Bay and killed her.
Stay busy.
But I can totally see how your opinion on Max must differ if this was your first game. Oh, and a second D&D session. Oh, nice. We enjoyed the first one thoroughly. Let's just have a look around in a graffiti.
Okay, nurses. The world wants to know.
What's so funny?
Come on, chat. Pick the graffiti for me. Clean joke or dirty joke. Square or circle? Oh. Info says circle. Anyone want to refute him? No refute for info. Dirty joke it is. I'm so tired of dealing with that assholes, and you should have taken the proctology shift. The trophy's Hello Nurse for that one. Or I guess it should be Hello Nurse. But anyhow, okay. So we get a second D&D section if it was Mikey that got hurt. Presumably things would have been different if we'd let Drew take a beating. Okay, Steph says they're in room 785. Cool, we'll be there when we've touched literally everything else. So there's a place to sit.
Being in a hospital this long sucks. I just want Rachel to wake up, and then I'll feel better. I owe Frank big time. Can't believe he did that for us. I hope he's okay. Not like I can do anything about it one way or the other. And what about Damon? Is he gonna come after us? I actually feel better knowing that James Amber is on his case. Ugh. That's weird.
Okay, let's touch some more things. What we got? There's something over there. Pamphlets.
Mom brought so many of these home when Dad died. And not a single one described how I felt.
Okay, our alternative is an argument scene with Drew. That sounds kind of nice too. I like the argument mechanic.
Are these all firefighters?
Okay, attention Arcadia Bay Hospital staff. Due to the increased volume of patients suffering from heat exhaustion and/or smoke inhalation, we have made several additional recovery rooms available. Please process all new patients in Wing B. Consult your shift leader for a refresher and recovery protocol. Thank you. Just keeps making us feel bad.
Come on. Not that I have any coins anyway. Oh, man. Jackpot.
Did we get it? Oh, Agent of Chaos, keep going.
Yes. I want, like, 20 more of those.
Yeah, free candy.
One more hour of waiting, and I would have read that. Frank's business must be booming. Shit.
Attention Arcadia Bay Hospital staff. There has been a recent increase in anesthesia complications from recreational drug use. Please make it clear to patients, especially those in their teens, that if they've taken any drugs, they need to disclose them for their own safety. Be persistent when taking down patient histories. Thank you. Okay, the nurse on duty won't talk to us. We can't go in there.
Sean Prescott. What's he writing to the hospital about?
I dread to think.
Is this for real?
Administrator Hofstadter, one of your current patients is Michael North, a student at Blackwell Academy who was injured on school grounds. As the physical safety of its students is a core responsibility of any school, Blackwell has failed Mr. North in this instance. I would therefore like to personally, and I stress anonymously, cover his medical expenses. If I may be assistance in speeding the process, please do not hesitate to contact me. Sean Prescott, followed up on the 5th of the 9th, WH. Okay, that was oddly nice for Prescott. I'm worried.
I wonder if Damon Merrick classifies as a biohazard. He's definitely human waste.
True that. Okay. Can't remember which room it was, but I was definitely told. Let's find them. I think that was it. Yeah, it's got to be his dad.
All right, then. Thank you.
Hi, Mr. North.
That's me. And you are?
I'm Chloe.
You here to see Mikey?
Yeah. How are things going?
Oh, you know how it is. Ups and downs. Mikey's hurt, of course. But the doctors are saying it should heal up relatively quick. And Drew? Hey, maybe you heard. He's all set to go to Oregon State. Full ride for 4 years.
That's awesome.
Hold on. You said you were Chloe. Mikey's mentioned you a few times now. I have a question maybe you can answer.
Sure.
Both of those boys have been acting a little, well, guilty lately. Yeah, I've been spending most of my time looking for work. I'm worried I missed something important. Do you know if anything's going on with them?
No. Sorry. This weekend was actually the first time I really hung out with them.
That's all right. I appreciate that you've been keeping my boys company. Mikey said he feels a lot safer around you. He's been seeming a little scared these days. I think my work situation's disappointed him. Both of them. Actually, in different ways. Sorry I'm laying all this on you. I've been trying to keep it light in there.
That's okay.
Nice of you to listen. Do me a favor. Don't worry either of them with... Oh, excuse me.
Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, so if we'd let Drew get hurt, Midas, it would have been a lot worse for him.
If I want to stay sane, I need to stay busy.
Yeah, I imagine a footballer needs his kneecaps.
Around here.
Chloe.
Hey, you made it.
Hey, Chloe.
Hey. How's the arm, Mikey?
I wish it was the other one, so I could draw and stuff. But other than that, it's just broken.
Sweet hair, by the way.
I bet you could pull off Sailor Mercury.
Thanks.
Any news about Rachel? Her mom seemed hopeful.
How'd she get hurt?
You'll think I'm joking when I tell you, but I'm not.
Why? What happened?
Rachel was stabbed in the arm by Damon fucking Merrick.
Yeah, that's not funny. Shit. You serious?
Fuck that guy.
It wasn't because of me, was it?
Oh, no. We got our own set of problems with him.
That's crazy.
The whole thing makes me want to just... I swear, if I ever meet that shithead, I'm gonna...
What? What are you gonna do when you meet Damon Merrick?
Something terrible.
Uh-huh.
I am.
Like...
Challenge him to a karaoke battle?
Yeah, that's how we settle things on the street, huh?
Okay.
Throw dice at him.
Criticize his taste in film.
Okay.
Tell him about a band he's probably never heard of, but should have.
Enough. Anyway, we're glad Rachel's okay. You should hang out here till she wakes up.
Rachel's gonna be up soon. Should probably head over when I'm ready. Huh. Those must be from Steph's parents.
Aw, cute. Just quickly look round the room. Yeah, Damon Merrick. It's not even like on the degree of David's a douchebag, but you can empathize with him a bit. There's no redeemable features to Damon.
Oh, man. Did I miss the robot visit?
Okay. Our robot sucks, man. We need you. Can we bring it tomorrow? Do we make robots in geometry? That's kind of awesome.
Mikey's nurses must love this.
Cause for admission, cyborg operation, uranium exposure, and dragon bite. Medications, healing potions, 6 magic beans, and a kiss from a beautiful woman. Wonderful.
Look at that. Wells being nice for a change.
Michael, I would like to express my deepest condolences for your injury. I strive to make Blackwell a safe and welcoming place for students. I realize now in many ways I have failed to do that. I want you to know that the students and faculty are rooting for your speedy recovery. Your absence will be felt by all here at Blackwell. I have made sure that your teachers are ready to accommodate any academic needs you may have. As for the matter that you were injured on Blackwell grounds, I can't help but feel personally responsible. I have begun to look for a new security personnel. If there is anything I can do to make you feel more safe on your return, please do not hesitate to let me know. Sincerely, Principal Ray Wells. Yeah, I see your point. Though it is a absolute reach, I think, to call Jefferson anything other than evil, too.
Like he's entering into a cartoon contest? I hope he wins.
Michael, success. I was able to get a medical extension for your entry to the Cascade Head Cartoon Contest. I think your superhero designs are the perfect spokesperson for marine preservation. Have a restful recovery, Ms. Cole. Right, what else we got around? We can talk to some people? Yeah. Hi, Drew. You gonna talk to me? Nope. But Steph will.
What are you guys doing?
I thought you'd never ask. I had to hide our game from the nurse. She thinks it's negatively affecting my mood.
Elamon's backed himself into a pretty tight spot this time. He might not make it.
Wait a sec. Barb the Elf Barbarian. She can join Elamon in battle. Maybe the two of us together could actually make it out alive.
Wait. You're into this nerd shit too?
It's a game where I win if I make up crazy shit and act like a badass.
So yes. I hate to be such a game master about it, but I'm pretty sure Chloe's character died last time.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a sec. Didn't you have that anklet of reincarnation in your inventory?
Yeah. I totally did have that thing.
Holy shit! So you can actually swoop in and save my ass.
What do you say?
Gotta save Elamon, right?
We rejoin Elamon as he majestically soars over the traveler's path. He glances over his shoulder, only to discover his pursuers are right behind him.
Wait, you can fly?
I'm a wizard. Plus, I kinda have to since you cut my feet off last time.
Oh, shit. I forgot I did that. Sorry.
It's cool.
Elamon comes around a corner to discover Barb, the elf barbarian, sitting by a fire, roasting squirrels.
Greetings, powerful Elamon. From whence do you run? Float. Or whatever.
Funny you should ask. I'm being chased by an army of dragonkin.
Remember when you killed that jailer and took his key to free the prisoners in the prison camp? Turns out you offended their entire clan.
And they're after me now.
I'd like it noted, no, I did not cut his feet off. We go by the will of the chat in here, and those fuckers cut his feet off.
Sounds like you could use a hand from your favorite elf barbarian.
Well, you did manage to inflict an insane amount of damage on everything.
Suddenly, dragonkin scouts rush in, clawing you while your backs are turned. Take 4 damage. You're up first. What do you want to do?
And on that subject, chat, what are we going to do to help save Elamon? Wow, you've all said a different thing there. I am going to have to get my dice, aren't I? Okay, let me get my own D&D dice out. We shall roll a D3 for it. Where the hell is my D3 gone? Okay, you'll do. Right. So, 1 or a 2 is disarm, 3 or a 4 for spinning slash, 5 or a 6 even, because I've forgotten how to count tonight, for bare hands. And we have... It is a 1, so we are disarming, whichever one of you said square. You got it. Oh, did no one vote for that? Oh, shit, sorry. I thought one of you voted for each. Right, we're going down to a D2 then in that case, guys. Let's toss the coin. So, it's a head for spinning slash and circle for bare hands. Let's go, let's go. And it is bare hands wins, whichever one of you got that.
I beat the shit out of them with my bare hands.
18?
You channel all your barbarian rage into your clenched fists, wailing on the dragonkin until the light slowly fades from their little dragonkin eyes.
Hey, nice one.
Don't celebrate yet. You begin to hear the clinking armor of hundreds of dragonkin warriors. The sound grows louder as they grow closer.
And this is why I was running.
Come on. You can totally take these fuckers down. I just killed 6 of them.
Those were scouts, Chloe. Warriors are 4 times that hard.
Oh. Well, shit. Running and living. Yeah, sounds like a plan.
You sprint as fast as you can until you come across a fork in the road. One path leads into the mouth of a deep, dark cave. The other takes you into a dense, misty forest. Which way do you go?
Go on, guys. Choice of 3 again. Caves, feel it out, or forest? See if you can all come to agreement or if I need to get the dice out again. Okay, Midas says abstain because he knows the result. Laura says forest. Info. Where do you want to go? You can agree with Laura or disagree and I'll get the coin back. Oh, Info agrees. We're going to forest.
All right. To the forest it is.
Let's go.
As soon as you enter the shade of the great trees, it becomes eerily silent and very cold. You notice the stones on the ground are arranged in strange patterns, creating huge designs all over the forest floor.
I think I know what this is. I follow the stones.
The stones lead you to the center of the forest, where you see a mysterious glowing idol upon a golden pedestal.
A forest idol. I could use that to regrow my feet. Help me steal it.
Oh, yeah. Now this is my kind of skill challenge.
Awesome. Roll for idol theft.
20.
You find a log on the ground and pick it up. Ever so slowly, you lift the idol and slide the log into its place. Sweat pours down your face. You wait, but nothing happens. No net appears to catch you. No blow darts shoot from the trees. The idol is yours.
Fuck yeah.
Nice. You Indiana Jones the shit out of that.
Using the idol, Elamon channels the energy of the forest. Fog sweeps in from all around, obscuring his legs. When the fog rolls out, Elamon has a brand new pair of feet.
Yes, finally.
Suddenly, a bony hand shoots up from the ground in front of you. Then, the undead soldier it belongs to sits up from his grave, sending dirt and pebbles flying. Your excited shouts have woken him from his slumber.
Balls.
Then, the ground beneath you shakes. Bony, rotting hands shoot up from the ground all around as an entire army of undead warriors rises from their graves. You have disrupted the undead forest, an ancient burial ground for fallen soldiers. They surround you now, armed to the teeth, bony faces grinning.
Totally worth it.
Run.
Luckily, the undead have a very low running speed. The party flees safely, but the soldiers aren't far behind. You're near the edge of the forest when you run across...
Oh, shit. Is that me?
You're gonna play?
Yeah, little brother.
Pavel, the arrogant gnome bard, joins your party.
We got a bard!
Gnome bard.
That's what she said.
Know any firewalk?
No, I don't know any of your shitty music.
Damn.
That's some big talk from someone who's only 3 feet tall.
Size isn't everything.
This is awesome.
Fine, but don't slow us down.
In the time you've been chatting, the army of undead has caught up to you. The first cohort launches iron spears directly at Elamon. What do?
Go on, are we shielding him with our own body or are we shielding him with the gnome bard? Oh, I love it. Live or die, make your choice, people. And literally it could be live or die because we could be using a gnome as a human shield. Okay, I think there are 3 of you voting at the moment, and that's 2 votes for the gnome bard shield. So, sorry, little guy.
I grab the bard and use him to shield Elamon.
Whoa, hey. Can she do that?
All's fair in love and tabletop. You whip the bard's little body back and forth, catching every spear as they fly at you. The gnome shrieks, Perfect F-sharp with every impact.
That was sick.
Oh my god. You're a monster.
You burst forth into the majestic meadow, horizon to horizon. All you can see is lush, green fields full of birds, flowers, and dragonkin.
What?
Instead of chasing you, they circle around to set a trap, and you just walked right into it. As the dragonkin ahead prepare to attack, the army of undead arrive behind you.
We're surrounded and screwed.
Ah, come on, Elamon. I'm sure you've got some sweet spell that'll save us.
I do have Searing Crystal.
Perfect! Searing crystal these fuckers.
You don't get it. This isn't just another battle spell. This crystal is like dropping a nuke. It'll kill everything, including you and me.
Actually, you did grab Durgaron's bracer of fire immunity. Whoever wears it would survive.
See? Problem solved.
But there's only one bracer.
Okay, another choice for you. Die valiantly together, or should we go for the kind of verbal challenge with sacrifice me and see if I can actually pass this one? Okay, that's one vote for sacrifice me. Oh, we're a democracy here, Midas. Let's see what the table has to say. Oh, no, Laura's with you. Okay, let me put my dice bag down. Because I'll actually need my hands on the controller for this.
Mikey loves his character. I can't just let him get Elamon killed.
Okay.
Elamon, keep the bracer and cast the spell. I'll hold them off so you can survive.
It won't work. Look at all of them. I should have never started this quest. I'm too weak.
Elamon, you beat the shit out of Durgaron and took his bracelet.
Bracer.
Yeah, that. See, you can do anything.
But I've never even used this spell before. What if I roll too low?
I believe in you.
Oh, shit.
I know you'll roll high.
You're the only party member I've ever had who's actually helped me. I can't leave you behind.
People must be lining up to adventure with the great Elamon. You could replace me in no time.
No. I won't abandon the best partner I've ever had.
Mikey.
I cast... Shield of Stars.
Oh, boy.
A dome of blinding light surrounds the party. It captures the attention of all surrounding creatures. They immediately charge.
This sucks.
The Shield of Stars withstands some of the blows, but wave after wave of attacks weakens it until...
Until?
The shield gives out. Dragonkin and undead warriors descend upon the party.
Do we fight valiantly?
Oh, yeah. By fire and sword, you take many of them down, though there are always more to take their place.
Sounds like State last year.
Their numbers overwhelm you, hacking you to death. Eventually, you die. Your body's torn to pieces.
Damn. Mikey, I'm really sorry.
I've been playing Elamon for 3 years. He was like... a friend.
But you can create a new character, right?
Yeah. I guess.
Then let's do this shit. How do we start?
Wait, Really? You'll play with me?
Sure, why not? We're not gonna let those shitheads think that they're better than the North Brothers.
This is gonna be dope. That was a pretty intense one.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing. It always means a lot to Mikey.
Seems like the least I could do.
You know, I haven't played D&D for years. I'm a Call of Cthulhu player. Technically a Call of Cthulhu GM. But I'm going to blame this on the Dungeon Master over there, because, I mean, not a saving throw? Damn, D&D's harsher than it used to be in that case.
Hey. Wait up a sec. Sorry I got angry at you yesterday. About the money. You were just trying to help.
Don't worry about it. You were in a really tough situation.
A situation I created. When you said that Damon stabbed Rachel, I kept thinking, I'm supposed to look out for Mikey, not bring this shit into his life. I think you saved us from something so much worse. Thank you.
Yeah. Sure.
Thanks for stopping by.
Bye, Chloe.
Chloe, this is Mr. Amber. Rachel is just waking up now. I'm sure she'd love to see you. Thanks. Yeah, sorry about the ads there, guys. I used up my ad skip at the start of the session, so you had to get it at the end.
More like Silent Hospital slowly drive friends and family insane.
Okay, let's go see Rachel.
Those guys look exhausted.
They have been fighting a fire for like 3 days now.
Unless you get stabbed. Hey.
Chloe, I can't even express thank you so much. I'm sorry. I'm a wreck. I stepped out to get some air. Rachel doesn't need me crying in front of her. Your hair. I almost didn't notice it.
Oh. Yeah. It's not a big deal.
I bet Rachel loves it. I can't imagine what I would do if we lost her.
Me too.
You've grown so close, haven't you?
Yeah. It's weird to think we just met a few days ago.
When you meet someone who changes everything, you just know.
Well, hang in there, Mrs. Amber.
I will.
Okay. So I guess that's Rachel's room. Is there anything else down the corridor to look at?
Is that Samantha Myers?
I feel bad.
Holy shit. Is that Nathan Prescott?
It wasn't your fault. I'm a klutz.
Oh, God. Nathan and Samantha together? What have I done?
I should have seen that biker, though.
Well, that was a choice we made last time.
Dad, I'm glad that you're here.
Me too, Rachel.
It really hurts.
Shh. The pain will pass. Chloe's here. You want me to stay?
No. I'll be okay. Thanks, Dad.
I'll come back in a little while.
My guardian angel.
Actually, Midas, I did wonder about that, if there was a Samantha binder in the dark room. Thank you for confirming there wasn't. It makes me feel better about the decisions people made last time.
I saw Steph earlier. She says hey. Steph's so cute, but not as cute as you. Stop. I mean it. Rachel, I'm sorry. What? What for?
You're here because of me. Because I choked back there in the junkyard.
What? Shut up.
You were so fierce and I just froze. God, I fucked it up. I'm so sorry.
And you saved my life. You saved my life.
I almost lost you. I can't believe I almost...
You're not getting rid of me that easy.
Good. Happy that your dad's here.
I mean, I'm still mad at him for everything he's done. But it felt so good to lean on him. He's my dad, you know? I felt completely safe.
Like on Mount Hood.
Would you do something for me?
Anything.
Sera. My mom. It's so weird to say. I'm not even sure what she is, honestly. But I think I still want to meet her.
Are you sure? She could be completely different than you imagine.
I'm sure. I don't even know if she's still in Arcadia Bay. But if she is, will you find her, please?
You really want this, don't you?
I do, Chloe. I really do.
Then, of course. Whatever it takes.
I bet my dad has her number. Maybe in his office. Our house key's just under the mat. The code is 0722.
To your dad's office? 0722.
Yeah. My birthday.
I'll find her, Rachel. And then I'll tell her how fucking cool you are.
Thank you, Chloe. for everything.
Hey, Elliot.
Hey! Wait. Your hair, it's different.
Yeah.
I like it. It's nice.
How have you been?
Like, since last night?
Holy shit. The Tempest was just yesterday?
Yes?
So much has been happening lately. I actually brought Rachel here just a while ago, but it feels like forever.
What? Rachel's here? What happened?
I think she's keeping that private for now. She's okay, though.
Well, that's good. I guess I'll stop by after I see Mikey.
She probably wants privacy.
Oh. Right, of course. Are you two in some kind of trouble? You can tell me if you are, you know. I won't judge.
Nothing we can't handle.
Chloe. I'm seriously worried about you.
Well, don't be.
I mean, you're hanging out with Rachel Amber a lot lately, right?
So what?
So, obviously, something is going on.
It's really not your business, Elliot.
Okay, that's fair. Just remember I'm here, okay? If you suddenly need something.
Thanks.
Oh. Hey, I almost forgot. Did you, like, write on my whiteboard?
I totally did, didn't I?
Yeah. I was, pretty sure that was your handwriting.
What did I write?
You called me a creeper.
Oh. I was probably messing with you. Don't worry about it, man.
Yeah. Creepers aren't, you know, that stuff's not cool.
Anyway, see you around.
Yeah. See you around, Chloe.
Calls it like I sees it, creeper. Yeah, I guess he was here to see Mikey by process of elimination. Unless he's here for whatever the hell Nathan Prescott's doing in that end room, too.
Hello? I need to search this office for any communication with Sera that can help me find her.
I'm really not sure what Elliot has to do with this plot at all. He's just kind of there. It's like if we wanted, I guess, Chloe to have her own creepy Warren.
What do we have here? I should check the computer, or some of those files laying around.
Okay, we're not going to look at the evidence bags. Fair enough.
Arcadia Bay's least wanted.
Okay, case report, assault. Name Damon Merrick, age 31, blah, 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 blah. Offense, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Place of occurrence, Tumnus Lumber. Allegations. After a verbal altercation with the victim, Merrick brandished a fire poker, hitting the victim several times about the head before fleeing the scene. Merrick's gloves were recovered and entered into evidence. A 911 call was received at 10:21 p.m. and an officer arrived on the scene at 10:38 with EMTs. The victim was taken to hospital. A bystander requested to remain anonymous, named Damon Merrick as the assailant. Yeah, I think the biggest flaw... I know some people hate Warren, but...
If it can rain ash, I guess it could snow in LA.
I guess the worst you can say for Warren is he just couldn't take the hint.
It's the big one.
And Warren was better off with Brooke anyway.
James has a file on Frank. I'd love to read this, but I've got to focus on finding Rachel's mom.
Oh, go on. Tell me something funny about Warren then, Midas.
Best dad. That stuff is all politics anyway.
Oh, I heard a chonk.
Sweet. A secret key. Now to find the secret lock.
Hey, Price. Thanks again for playing with Mikey. Huh, that was a good game. Good luck with whatever you've been dealing with. Be safe. That's from all of us. Thanks. Mikey says tell Chloe she can handle anything. I hope so.
Sheldon. Why do I feel like I've heard that name before?
Oh, graffiti time. Secret booze stash. Subtle, Chloe. The trophy for that one was drunk draw. Okay, Midas's fact about Warren makes him infinitely creepier. It's about a glitch in Chloe's house where you can see through the walls and see a kind of early model of Warren kind of spying. Yeah, that's a bit eerier.
More sherry.
I mean, don't we all have random sherry caches around the house?
I guess getting your ass kissed comes with the DA territory.
Why do I get the impression this is going to be an irony award later? Integrity, honesty, and dedication to the fair and ethical administration of justice. Yeah, I bet.
James sure keeps lots of files on people.
Gerald Scott. Secret drawer, secret drawer.
Welcome to Shadyville. James's stamp collection.
I'm gonna look at the PC just before I open that, because she mentioned the PC before.
Even if James is trying to protect Rachel from her mother, this seems like a pretty terrible way to act.
Okay, James, this is enough. When you told me at the park that you weren't going to let me be a part of Rachel's life, of course I was angry, but I understood you need to protect her. It's your prerogative as a parent. But sending that man to talk sense into me, threaten me, you're losing the moral high ground here. What kind of a way is that for a DA to act? What would the voters say? I have the right to meet my daughter, and the lawyer I spoke to agrees. More importantly, Rachel has the right to know who her mother is, to know the truth. Do what you know is right. Sera. Yeah, I knew James was sketchy. What's in the box?
Sera sent all these letters, and James never gave them to Rachel? That's so messed up.
To my Rachel, my name is Sera and I am your biological mother. The first thing you should know about me is that giving you up was the worst mistake I ever made. I was struggling with something at the time, something I have been battling with ever since. That battle has taken everything from me, most importantly you. But now I'm at a place where I know I can be a part of your life. It is more than I deserve, I know, but I would love to try if you want to. Please take your time, and if you have anything to say or any questions, hearing from you would mean the world. I love you very much and hope to meet you soon. Love, Sera. Dearest Rachel, I hope it's all right for me to write to you again. I haven't heard from you yet, and that's okay, it really is. I feel like I have so much to catch up on, you know? I don't remember much of my life. It's a symptom of the choices I've made. So much is lost, except you. I remember everything about you. The crinkle of your nose, the depths of your eyes, the knowing smile that sometimes made it seem like you'd seen it all before. I can call it up whenever I want, as clear as a summer day. I was so afraid that I would be a terrible mother to you, that I would screw up the way I screwed up so much in my life. Now I know, of course, that my fear was wrong. Far worse than being a bad mother is never knowing what kind of mother I would have been. I am sorry. If you can find the courage to forgive me, maybe we can start over. I want to. With all my might, I want to. Love, Sera. Beautiful, Rachel. I read somewhere, maybe a fortune cookie, that you can never step in the same river twice. Because after it moves, it's not really the same river anymore. It's something new. Do you think that's true? I try to picture you reading these letters, wondering what your reactions are, how I might seem to you, this mystery mother. I don't blame you for not writing back. You will write when you're ready. I imagine your dad is still wary of all this, and that's okay. James is protective of you, just as I would be. But he's also a kind and compassionate person. That was the problem, really. I wasn't cut out for him, or the life he wanted to give you. I knew then, even if he didn't. I know we can never have the same relationship we should have had, but I hope we can have something new together. I hope it so much. All my love, Sera.
The Sera in this letter doesn't seem anything at all like the person James told us about last night.
James, I understand your reluctance to let me speak with Rachel, but don't you think the decision should belong to her? Everything I've done over the past year has been to prove to you that I'm ready to be in Rachel's life. I have gone through rehab, I am in recovery, and I'm no longer in need of money for assistance. I know I can be a positive influence for her. I'm coming to Arcadia Bay in the hopes that we can at least meet to discuss this, so you can see how much I've changed. If you have any feelings left for me at all, you will give me a fair chance to prove myself to you, and hopefully to Rachel too. You were the love of my life once. Please don't take this away from me. Sera. Cease and desist. Dear Mr. Amber, I represent Sera Gerhard, lawful mother of Rachel Amber and petitioner for partial custody of Rachel Amber, her lawful daughter. Please take notice that Oregon law requires current guardians of minors to respond in good faith and all lawful petitions by parents to be re-establish contact with their children. On behalf of my client, I hereby demand you cease and desist from unlawfully denying contact between Sera Gerhard and Rachel Amber. You are considered to be on notice that continuing refusal will report in a petition for suit filed under the Oregon Family Law, Statute 42.4b, Tillamook County Family Services. This letter constitutes your final notice on the matter. Yours sincerely, Kevin G. Shapiro, LLC.
So, this looks like Sera stopped cashing the checks James sent her. Guess he forgot to mention that during his story last night.
Knew I didn't trust the wanker. Right, and there's a phone.
I have to know who James is talking to on the secret phone of his. It could be about Sera.
Okay, you know she attacked me first, right? You really should teach her to behave better. Nothing, guess you don't need this taken care of anymore. Alright, got more on the top. I'm told you can help me with my problem. Crossing the line, eh? Let's talk. 10 to 1, we're talking to Damien Merrick, aren't we? We'll call tonight. I found who you're looking for. Call you in 15. Well, this isn't a charity. I'm going to need you to do what we talked about. I can't. Sure you can, because I talked to your girl and she has a big mouth. Turns out she's not so easy. We're going to need to be more hands-on. Don't hurt her. Relax, I've got my best guy on it. How's your daughter? You know she attacked me first, right? You should really teach her to behave better. Nothing. Guess you don't need this taken care of anymore. Yeah. My opinions on Sera Midas are a lot higher than my opinions on James, to be honest.
James is working with Damon Merrick? This is insane. What were they talking about? Is the girl Damon's talking about Sera? Whatever is going on, I need to see if Damon knows where Sera is. But how do I get him to tell me? Shit. What do I say?
You first, why not?
Hope James actually has this evidence.
I think I saw a
Don't think
knife
Damon
in the
will tell me
drawer
where
over
Sera
here.
is. Shit. Which of these is Damon talking about? I could just take a wild guess and see what he says. Or maybe there's some info on the case hanging around the office.
Oh, there was something about a glove on the wall over there, wasn't there? Hang on, I think it was this one. It said something about a glove being found. Blah, 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 blah. Merritt's gloves were recovered and entered into evidence. Okay, let's try the glove.
Huh. If TV has taught me anything, these babies will be swimming in DNA.
Yeah, found at lumber like in the thing. Let's try the gloves.
If I can figure out how. How do I destroy a glove? Maybe I can burn it somehow.
Do we have a stove? Chloe, did you leave every door in the house open? Okay, we can't leave the room. How to destroy a glove using only some letters and a service reward. What's in there? Oh, we can burn it. Okay, let's go. Nothing like destroying evidence.
Oof. Better not touch that again.
Since you're destroying evidence, might as well tell me which of my guys was the snitch. No one? Check with APD, there's no snitch. Bullshit. Tell me who it is, or maybe you'd rather deal with the problem yourself.
Damn. I hope James has something here to tell me who Damon's informant is. So I need to find which of Damon's guys has been snitching. I should search around the office to see if there's any info to help me out.
There's all these case files. Let's have a look.
Okay. There's no way that Frank is snitching on Damon. But I love learning about his badass loitering charge.
Suspicions of drug dealing, loitering. Drug dealing charges dropped due to insufficient evidence. Have you seen his van? Okay, who's this Pike guy?
This is that freak from the mill. Wonder what Damon would think of his very cooperative comment.
What does it say? Has been very cooperative, no missed check-ins. Okay. And what did the last file say?
I agree to aid the courts on future cases. That could be seen as a little snitchy.
Okay, Gerard Scott. Well, Gerard Scott sounds like the real snitch, but I didn't like Sheldon Pike. Oh yeah, I guess technically you couldn't search the RV. You are not wrong, Midas. Alright, sorry, that was the wrong button. Oh, L1 to view phone. There we go. Must be something else we can look at then, because it's not letting me move on. Have I missed a file somewhere?
This is that freak from the mill. Wonder what Damon would think of his very cooperative comment. Guess I'm lucky James keeps so much info at home.
Okay, it's not giving me an option.
Sera sent this. So, this looks like Sera stopped cashing the checks James sent her.
It's not gonna be the snowbird.
Guess he forgot to mention that during his story last night.
Oh, here's accused. Okay.
Arcadia Bay's least wanted. Okay. If I'm going to accuse one of these guys, I'd better be sure I'm right.
forgot about the vendor as well. He just said it was an anonymous bystander at the mill. Okay, does anyone want to make an assumption of who we should accuse? I mean, the most obvious one feels like it might be this guy over here, because he said he would cooperate with the police. But then again, they said Sheldon had been very cooperative as well. Oh, well, Midas knows who it is, so it's unfair. Anyone else in the chat want to hazard a guess at who the guilty party is? Anyone reckon they know the answer? I feel we're missing a file somewhere given there's 4 headshots on the board, but I can't see it anywhere. Oh, go on, Midas. No one else is speaking up at the moment, so give us your hint then. We'll see if we can get it. I can't go outside still. Yeah, I kind of assumed it wasn't going to be Frank. The other two seem more sus.
This is that freak from the mill. Wonder what Damon would think of his very cooperative comment. I agree to aid the courts on future cases. That could be seen as a little snitchy.
Alright, what did you say? Which person on the board gives a shit about innocent people? I'm trying to remember who some of these guys are.
Into the mill. Cool dude. I totally knew this guy was a criminal when I stole from him.
Sheldon's the one that attacked me, okay. So Thunder's the guy on the door.
Could this douchebag be the snitch Damon's talking about?
God, I wish it was Sheldon.
Guess
Well,
this
that's Frank,
explains
isn't
why
it?
Mr. Amber knows so much about Frank.
Thunder's the bouncer. Well, Thunder actually seemed like a decent human being, so I could imagine him being a snitch. And Sheldon is a trash human, so I'd quite like Damon to shiv him. And that guy at the top was the guy whose t-shirt I stole, yeah? Yeah, it's got to be Thunder, doesn't it? Alright, let's accuse Thunder. I'll make my guess. I'm gonna go with Thunder, Midas. And tell me if I'm right or wrong, or what your spoiler is, feel free. Shit, that makes sense. I can't wait to take care of the fucker. I'm so sorry, Thunder. Guess that all that leaves is our handoff. Show me you have my payment, and I'll tell you where we're to meet.
Payment? Fuck.
Well,
Here's
shit.
hoping James already has Damon's money. But where would it be? Hope James doesn't really get Damon off the hook. That dude's gotta pay.
Midas says, I guessed correctly, but I could have blamed anyone except Frank. Oh, damn it. Should have thrown that fucker under the bus.
I wonder if this has anything to do with Damon's stash.
Woo, mystery hole. Well, we've played Silent Hill 2, you always stick your arm in holes.
Holy shit.
Alright, good work. And now here's your girl ready to go.
Fuck, that's Sera. And she's at the mill. What is he doing to her?
Bring me the package and we can finish the job. You're really new to this. Better hurry or the chick's starting to get my nerves. Okay, I got that James was skeezy, but calling in a hit?
Holy shit. Does James even know what he's doing? Okay, I still have time. Damon's waiting for his money, right? He wouldn't do anything to her. Yet. Fuck. I need to get there fast.
Chloe?
Elliot?
Hey!
Elliot, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here? This is Rachel's house, right?
Did he really just follow me here?
Did you follow me from the hospital?
I did. I'm worried about you.
I'm fine. You're the one acting crazy. You shouldn't be here.
Chloe, what is...
Elliot, put that down. You have no idea what you're dealing with.
And you do? Chloe, God, what have you gotten yourself into?
You wouldn't understand.
Give me a chance. What the hell are you doing?
Honestly, Elliot, you can judge me all you want, but it's pretty fucked up that you're here right now, and I don't have time for this.
When?
What?
When will you have time? For me. You have all the time in the world for Rachel. I'm so sick of you not seeing who Rachel really is. When will you realize what she's doing to you?
Elliot, just take a step back.
No. You need to listen to me. What has your relationship with her gotten you?
You don't know what you're talking about.
First night you hang out, what happens? You end up in a fight.
You don't know what you're talking about. Rachel saved my ass.
I'm sure that's how it seemed to you.
Stop suggesting that she's somehow bad
The next day she convinces you to skip school. Magically, she barely gets in trouble. And you get expelled.
Rachel was there for me. She did everything she could to protect me.
I guess it wasn't enough, huh?
You don't understand. You weren't there.
Was she protecting you when she made you take part in a play you didn't want to be in?
God, look. I'm sorry I ditched you for the play, but...
This isn't about that.
Seriously, man. You need to shut the fuck up before...
I've been quiet long enough. Look, Rachel is an amazing actress. And I don't mean on stage. She's fake. You're real. And I hate to see her manipulate you like this.
Elliot, I promise. No one is manipulating me.
No? Just look where you are now. A high school dropout. Hanging out with criminals and breaking into houses. It's crazy. It just as easily could have been you in that hospital today. If that ever happened...
Dude, you know you sound a little stalkerish right now.
Stalking is defined as repeated unwanted interactions. How long have my interactions been unwanted?
Elliot.
I'm the one who cares about you, Chloe. Me, not Rachel. It's time you saw the truth.
What does that mean?
It means you're going to stop thinking about Rachel and pay attention to me now. For once.
I guess we should calm him, but I'd like the kick him in the balls option. Yeah, this is Warren Extreme, really.
Elliot, please. I know you're upset, but...
I'm not upset! I'm trying to help you.
Kick him in the balls. The balls now.
Elliot's gone full-blown crazy. I need to get the police to come without tipping him off.
Who was there for you? When Max left? When your dad died? No one else gave a shit about you except for me. We have a lot to talk about. And I don't care how long it takes. We're not leaving until you see that I'm right.
I see.
All right, Elliot. You want to talk so bad? Let's talk.
What's really going on here? You can tell me.
You mean here? Specifically? Like, the Amber House?
I'm talking about your situation. Rachel is dangerous. You need to realize that.
You're right, Elliot. I didn't want to admit it before, but it's true. My life is at great risk.
Thank you, Chloe. All I want is to help you. I'm glad you can finally see that.
You're right. I do need help. I need help immediately.
Hey, it's okay. I'm not going anywhere.
I feel trapped. Boxed in. I desperately want to leave this situation.
It takes a lot of guts to tell me all this. And I want you to know that I will always be there for you. No matter what.
It's the police.
Okay, don't panic. I'm sure they'll just want to ask us why we're here.
What do we do?
I'll talk to them. There's nothing to be concerned about.
Thank you, Elliot. You're a great friend. So much destruction. All because Rachel got angry at her dad, who's been lying to her all her life. And he's still lying.
Hey, being a dad's tough.
That doesn't justify what he's done.
I'm just saying, I'd probably do anything to keep you safe.
Hey, Dad?
Yeah?
Did you ever lie to me? I don't mean telling me that ashtray I made for Mom wasn't a piece of crap. I mean, like, really lied about something that might hurt me to know.
What do you think?
I suppose everyone lies about big things. I mean, the stuff Mom doesn't know about me. So, you probably lied too.
Would you love me less?
Of course not.
You sound pretty sure, sweetheart. You were pretty sure Mom would never fall in love with someone like David, too. Are you really ready to hear the answer to your question?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Problem is, I'm dead. So how am I supposed to tell you anything?
I wish you'd told me when you could have.
You don't like the perfect relationship we had?
I wish you'd lived long enough for us to fuck it up. No word. My ride, my tunes. Am I seriously going in to face Damon Merrick? All for Rachel? Am I crazy?
Hella crazy.
I'm glad you're here, Dad.
You don't want me to go?
No. I like the company. Besides, we don't want to miss this. Things are about to get real.
Okay, boom. Climax time, I guess.
Shit. Is that blood? Frank? Frank! Shit, this is bad. I'll get you help, Frank. But first, I've gotta help Rachel's mom. Where the hell is Sera?
Okay, what we got around? It's a sheet of metal. Don't mess with Damon Merrick.
Don't tell me what to do. Glad to see the bone made it.
I'm more amazed that the creepy deer made it, to be honest. It's still up there on the wall. Oh.
A knife might not be a bad idea. Never thought I'd have to say that.
This time we're taking the feckin' knife. We got Thunder. It was you or me. It wasn't personal. The police. It's done, Damon. Nothing, yo. I'm sorry, Thunder. I kind of vaguely remembered that being Damon, but I wasn't 100% sure. Yeah, Damon was the guy outside, kind of near Frank's RV at the very start of the game when we went to the concert, is what Midas is saying. I vaguely remember that tag being on the wall at the start as well. Amazing it ain't burned up. Anyway, let's just make sure.
Frank's couch is toast.
Yup it is. Looks like I can't go through there. I'm assuming I can't go up onto the balcony this time as well. Let's try and see what else we got around.
Sera's got to be in here somewhere.
No!
Shh. Everything's going to be just fine. Just a little longer, and all your troubles are going bye-bye.
What the fuck?
I just want to meet my daughter. Can't you understand? Why does
Your daughter? Jesus. So that's what he's worried about. Can't let the public know. The mother of his daughter is some junkie.
I just want to see her. You don't have to.
Shut up. James Amber wants you out of the picture, so that's what's going to happen.
This is so messed up.
After all, no one believes a junkie.
No.
He said you've been sober a year. Respect. It's hard to kick this shit.
You can do this. Damon.
What the hell are you doing here?
I've got your money right here. The money James owes you.
How the fuck do you...
Run! No one has to know. Just let her go, and I won't say...
No!
Talking's over.
Leave her alone!
Shut up. What the fuck? You boosted the DA's shit? Got my money? Burned the evidence? All that?
I'm just trying to help.
Get away from her!
I said shut the fuck up!
No.
Go to your fucking happy place.
Run.
Let this be a lesson, kid. Make good life choices, or you'll end up like her. Now, what do I do with...
Damon! What did you do?
I fucked you up good, didn't I? Guess you really don't know when to quit. Glad to see you back on your feet.
Chloe.
Frank.
You don't really want to do this again, do you? Okay. Then I don't want to do this again. Come on, man. Fuck you.
Sera. Rachel. Our daughter. She... Sera?
Chloe Price.
You know who I am?
I saw you in the play. You were funny.
Thanks.
Sit.
Sera, are you okay?
We need to talk about what happened.
I am so sorry for...
Rachel can never know.
What exactly can't Rachel know?
What James did. Hiring that thug. Shooting me up with...
He's a piece of shit. And I promise that...
Rachel can never know.
Tell me why. Doesn't she deserve to know what her father did?
No. Rachel deserves a loving father. A father who cares for her.
James is a liar.
James is a desperate man who loves his daughter. And she loves him. Tell her what happened here, and you'll take that away from her. Forever.
I'm not sure I agree with Sera.
And just what is James protecting her from? You? She wants to meet you, Sera.
No, she doesn't. She wants to meet her mother. I can never be that for her.
Why are you saying all this?
Because James is right. He's taken something from me that I might not ever get back. But he's right. I'm broken.
Everybody's broken, Sera.
Oh? Does everybody abandon their own child for 15 years? Does everybody take money to stay away?
You're here now. That's what matters.
What do you know?
I know Rachel needs you. I know loss.
Oh, it's got to be a dad.
I lost my father 2 years ago.
How?
Car accident. He was picking up my mother from the grocery store, and a truck ran a red light, and that was it.
I'm sorry. You don't know what this is to me. Every pain, every fear, gone. No more sadness, no more grief. Why would anyone not want to feel that way?
Ever. I don't know anything about addiction, but I know what it's like to be needed by someone. It gives you strength you never knew you had. Rachel needs you.
Rachel needs her family.
I recognize I might not know what the fuck I'm talking about here, but I wish you could know how amazing Rachel is.
I know.
She's fearless. She's brilliant and talented. And she feels so much. She's so strong.
She's had a good life. Raised in a loving home, given opportunities I could never give her.
At least talk to her. She's felt like something's been missing her whole life. She told me so. That something was you.
She didn't miss anything. She has a perfect family.
I used to think my dad was perfect. But now I realize he was probably just as messed up as everyone. And it doesn't make me love him any less.
That's a nice thought. What Rachel needs, though, is not to have her father taken away from her.
He doesn't
deserve... It's not about James. It's not about me, and it's not about you. It's about Rachel. Tell her what James did, and you'll be killing him for her. You understand that, don't you? You lost your father. Do you really want to put Rachel through that?
Don't you want to see her? You came here for it. You got sober. You deserve the chance to know your daughter.
Nothing can change the mistakes I made. I'll never get to be Rachel's mother. Not really. But there's one thing I can still do for her. The only thing I can do. Let me give her the father she deserves. The one who raised her, protected her. The one who loves her more than anything. You can do whatever you want, Chloe. You have the power. What you have to decide is whether you're going to protect Rachel or cause her even more hurt. So please, tell her I was never here. Let her have what peace she can without me.
Wait! Don't go, Sera.
I'm done here. Goodbye, Chloe.
Oh, damn it. I hoped I could convince her. I'm not sure if that worked.
Hello?
Hi, Chloe. Rachel's just fallen asleep.
I know she'll be thrilled to see you when she wakes up. Maybe come back a little later?
Hey.
Go back to sleep, kiddo. You need your rest.
Can I talk to Chloe? Alone? For a minute?
Okay, sweetie. We'll be right outside.
How are you feeling? Like I got stabbed? Doc says there'll be a sick scar. Maybe a tattoo is in order. Fuck yeah. We never actually escaped, did we? We've got time. All the time in the world. So, how did everything go? Rachel, I've got to tell you something.
Okay, Midas has just said in the chat this is our absolute final choice, so this is our end sequence material. So come on guys, are we going to tell Rachel the truth about her father and everything that's happened, or are we going to protect her from the truth? Hard choice, but as always I open it to the chat. You guys make the choices, so I don't feel bad. Oh, Info wants to protect her from the truth. You sure on that, Eric? Info? I mean, her dad did put a hit out on someone. And technically, her dad put a hit out on her mother. So, do we destroy her relationship with her father? You've gone oddly quiet, Info. Are you sticking with your decision? I mean, I can vaguely see you past the cat that's sitting on my laptop. Oh, Info wants to stick with Circle. Okay, lying it is. Hopefully. Her father gets hit by a meteor on the way out or something.
Hey. What's wrong? I failed you. I couldn't find her. I'm so sorry. Funny. You seem so confident. I really thought you'd find her.
Yeah. Me too.
Maybe we can try tomorrow. Maybe she hasn't left town yet.
Of course. I know wherever she is, she loves you very much.
How do you know that?
Because why should she be any different from the rest of us?
Trophy, all the devils are here. And Trophy before the storm. And there we go. Apparently I missed out on getting Sera to meet Rachel face to face in that end sequence. Be interesting how we did this, but I guess let's see what our choices are. And just so you know, Midas, I have played through Life is Strange, the original one, twice. It's the only one I have played more than once. When I originally played it years ago, I did the same thing as you. I destroyed a town to save Chloe. But when we replayed it in the stream and I gave the choice to the chat was oddly down on Chloe and did get her killed. I personally do think the Chloe dying ending was a little better because it wrapped things around quite nicely. But I didn't want to kill Chloe. But anyway, let's have a look at our stats. So most people actually told Rachel the truth, but it was a pretty even split. We were in the 49% who lied to Rachel at the end there. Let's see what else we got. Okay, 75% of people fed soda to the plant and killed it. Yeah, that's me. Only 10% of people rejected David's offer of friendship. We were in the minority there. Most people accepted it. We were in the majority who didn't have Drew's money at the start of the day. I guess most people gave it back to Damon like we did. So we could have given it back at some point in this chapter, or donated it, or chose to keep it by the look of it. So we're in the minority that played the tabletop game with Mikey. Only 14% of people did. The alternatives were not visiting the Northern Hospital, just visiting them and not playing the game, and having the alternative one that Midas mentioned, where we could have a sparring match with Drew over pudding. We didn't donate anything into the Freighters Fund. Presumably that's what we could have put Drew's money into. Most people didn't. That was 96% of people. Or we could donate varying amounts, presumably, depending on how much money we retained throughout the game. We were in the middling one. 35% of people named Thunder as the snitch. 50% of people went with Sheldon, and 15% went with Gerald. And 68% of people, Rachel did not meet her mother, so we're in the majority there again. Presumably the other 32% got this extra bit in the end sequence that Midas mentioned. Oh, apparently in Life is Strange 2 I've got to say how I ended the original Life is Strange. I'd go with what this channel went with then and say that we saved Arcadia Bay. We'll continue our continuous playthrough here. So yeah, I guess that's everything on this. Oh, the photo reel from her room. Oh, fuck, really? We had to end in the dark room? Oh, let's just back out to the episode menu. So yeah, that was Life is Strange Before the Storm. We do have one more chapter to go, like I mentioned at the start, and so I can show you here. There is a bonus episode called Farewell. Probably on Saturday we'll have a look at that. I understand it's quite short, but for completeness sake we'll also play that as well. And then the next plan is to afterwards, possibly on Sunday even, we'll go back to Life is Strange 2 Colours and play Wavelengths, which is Steph's little stub story. Someone recommended I played Before the Storm before that when we were doing True Colours, so that's what we'll do. We'll go back and we'll finish this little Steph, Chloe, Max arc, and let me just save the cat because she's just got my wire tangled around her neck. There we go. So yeah, but that's everything for tonight. Thank you for sticking with me and thank you for assisting on making the many, many ethical choices. So as always, I'm absolved of blame because I didn't have to. Bad things happen, it's all entirely your fault. But anyway, I am Kim and or Adverse Camber 42. Thank you to Info, Laura and King Midas for helping out tonight. That was brilliant, I had a blast. My main stream is live Mondays and Wednesdays at 8 PM GMT and Saturdays at 5 PM GMT, where I'm currently playing Yakuza Kiwami 2. This is my game on the side, just as and when I have a couple of spare hours. We're playing Life is Strange Before the Storm, and also Alone in the Dark, the 2024 version at the moment in these streams. If you follow the Adverse Camber 42 Twitter or Blue Sky account, I will give you the heads up whenever I'm going to pop on and play. You know, we play a lot of these kind of games on there, and it's always fun to see what choices you guys make, so it'd be great to have you. I also have an Adverse Camber 42 YouTube channel where old episodes are put up usually within a day of them airing here, in case you want to catch up on our Life is Strange adventures so far, or any of the other things I've played on this channel. My tastes are varied and there's a lot on there now, including House of Ashes, Danganronpa 1 and 2, Goodbye Volcano High, Cyberpunk 2077, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Yakuza Kiwami and Like a Dragon. Do check that out if you're interested. I'm also one half of Things Are Getting Strange and X-Files Rewatch Podcast. You can find us wherever you get your podcasts. New episodes are live every Thursday, 8 PM GMT. We're reviewing the X-Files 2 episodes at a time. We're currently on Season 8, and next Thursday's episode will cover The Gift and Medusa. So do check that out if you're interested, and if you can afford to do so, also support our Patreon. Helps us keep the lights on and gives you access to some things you can't get anywhere else, including a full Let's Play of the 1998 X-Files FMV game for PlayStation, which was hilarious to revisit because we died a hell of a lot. Again, thank you for bearing with me tonight. I better log off now and get ready for bed because I have work in the morning. But hope to see you all soon, say probably Saturday morning for just the final little part of Before the Storm. Take care everyone and have a great Friday.